Hey guys, I'm Meteorologist Chris Tomer. Let's talk some mountain weather, and I really think the hot spot for the rest of this week, or hot spots into this weekend, is going to be the Pacific Northwest, parts of BC, and then dropping down into parts of the Intermountain West like Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, and Utah, and northern New Mexico. We'll look at all that coming up. But here is my spider chart. Very quick glance of where I think the best odds are going to be for snowfall, Tetons, Wasatch into parts of Colorado, and then back to the Pacific Northwest, Whistler up to Revelstoke. I'd look at all those places, Montana. The Northeast, I'll show you what I'm thinking for that coming up, but I think it's just mainly looking cold with a few pulses of light snow. There's probably going to be some lake effect snow, but we've been watching the potential for a larger storm system this weekend, but it looks like now it's going to stay too far off the East Coast to affect the ski areas, so that's not going to be a player at this point. So there's the spider chart. Let me take you to Big Sky, where it is snowing right now, and you can see it on the cameras. Man, that looks good. Now, this is just a minor front that's moving down through Montana, Wyoming, and into Colorado. There's a better front, the one I'm actually watching for Thursday, Friday, that's behind this. That is actually getting set to move into parts of the Pacific Northwest right now. So here's Whistler. While it's quiet now, you've got snow on the way. Basically tonight, throughout the day on Thursday. That storm will also affect Revelstoke, where it's dry right now, but you will have snow moving in there to BC, Revelstoke, basically tomorrow. And then that storm will then drop down Thursday, Friday into Montana, back into Big Sky, into the Tetons, the Wasatch, and into Colorado, and even northern New Mexico between Friday and early Saturday in northern New Mexico. So that's good. Let me just show you what the pattern is here. Jet's doing this kind of a number, steering all the weather up into BC, and then it's dropping down. And just like this, dropping down through Colorado and then creating a big trough along the East Coast with lower pressures. But let me just show you how this is going to play out. So you've got all this action. You've got these big lows. Another one right here getting set to move into the Pacific Northwest. These will all follow the jet into BC, Pacific Northwest, and then drop down. And they will affect the eastern periphery of this high. So they're going to pierce the eastern periphery of this high. That's how I think we're going to get snow with this one storm system into Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, clipping the Wasatch, and then clipping Colorado, and then down into northern New Mexico. So it's all coming up over the top and then down. And these lows are basically going to race down towards the East Coast, but they're all going to kind of exit around DC and kind of miss the Northeast, other than some lake effect snow. So that's the pattern as I see it. Let me show you what the GFS thinks. Here it is. Let me take you into Thursday morning. So here's Thursday morning, snow through the eastern seaboard, but again, notice where it's at. It's missing the big ski areas. Look at the Pacific Northwest, snow hitting that area, back up into BC. There it is, starting to drop down into Idaho, Montana. Here it comes into the Wasatch. So this is, here's Friday morning right here. Here's Friday morning, so it's dropping down through Wyoming, the Wasatch, into Colorado, and then throughout the day on Friday. Then it drops down Friday night, Saturday morning into northern New Mexico. Here's Saturday morning. By then, it's gone, and that's the end of that. That's the main storm system I'm watching through this weekend. And then look at the Northeast. It's some lake effect. It's just little clippers kind of moving through. Here's another front, 24-25. This one's another one to watch. So this is Monday, Tuesday, for the Intermountain West, Montana, Wyoming, Utah, and Colorado, Idaho, 24-25. Watch that one. Then it drops down into New Mexico. And by the time we get into the 26th, it's on its last legs in New Mexico, northern New Mexico. And then it's gone. We're back to high pressure across the west. And then, okay, so I'm going to run this through the end of the month. So here is the 29th. This is Saturday the 29th. Little front moving through the west. Bigger storm potentially off the East Coast. Another front dropping. Okay, here we are. So here's 29, 30. Here is the morning of the 30th. That front has moved through Colorado and it becomes a storm in the heartland. And we're finally getting some more action across the west. Look at that. By the time we get into the 30, 31st, another storm dropping down through the Tetons, Montana. All right, here's the 1st of February, and here's what we've got. Tuesday, the 1st of February, big storm northeast, New England, and some action in the Pacific Northwest. let me show you what I'm thinking as far as totals go. I'll do this in 2 phases. So all of today through the 23rd, snow through the Tetons, the Wasatch, and into Colorado. Those are the places to look for powder on basically Friday, Saturday, and then northern New Mexico, Saturday, Sunday. So that's phase 1. Let me show you what phase 2 is here, 24th through the 28th. A little bit of additional snow in Colorado with that front. Also Montana. That front is the one that's on the 24th, 25th mainly. And some snow in the Pacific Northwest and BC. Let's look at the Northeast. Again, I don't have a ton of snow in the Northeast forecast because that storm looks like it's going to miss, the bigger storm's going to miss the Northeast. But this just runs through the 23rd. And as I was showing you with the model, there are additional storm systems forecast out beyond the 23rd. So the pattern looks like it could be optimistic even past then. So that's it. That's the way it looks to me at this point. Look to the Pacific Northwest, BC, and Montana, Wyoming, Utah, and Colorado, northern New Mexico through this weekend. Take care, and thank you for tuning in. Again, this was the On the Snow Before You Go forecast.